especially his whole artistic approach. I always think it's very minimalistic, but then it's feeling very grandiose. So this will be a 3-hour-long painting unfolding upon your eyes.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Composers React, and we're here with Jelle Jansen.
Hello.
Jelle makes a lot of electronic music under the alter ego Humanol, but also recently started this beautiful channel In the Distance with ambient music.
Correct, yes.
And this is beautiful because it's a collaboration between a great cinematographer.
Yes.
You are creating the audio, and this is all combined in one symbiosis.
And one pilot as well.
A pilot.
He makes the videos from the plane, basically.
Richards.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
yeah.
a beautiful man.
Go check it out if you're into meditation music or just calming music and with beautiful nature and scenery. If you like that, then this is your jam, basically.
If you need to study or something on the background and you need to break the silence a little bit, that's really nice to focus. I'm not saying it for no reason, because you brought something very stylized.
Yes, I am a big fan of I was a big fan of Dune.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it would be really awesome to review or do a reaction video on Dune Part 2, coming out, I think, at the end of this year.
That's gonna be cool. Yeah. I remember the guy, and that's always stood by me. Also, we made a joke about my brother that he once needed to be on stage being an MC. We called it bruffing, and it sounded kind of like that. Right. But that's in Dune 1. Maybe there's something in this trailer, but I haven't seen it. Let's dive into it and see what we think of Dune Part 2. Nice.
This world is beyond cruelty. You've been fighting the Harkonnens these states. My family's been fighting them for centuries.
Gorgeous coloring.
Massacred.
Yeah, beautiful.
Alongside my father.
Your father didn't believe in revenge. We believe in Fremen.
Like the drums.
Let me fight beside you.
Reload!
Deep horns.
He said that.
I got that.
Impactful, I mean.
Thanks.
I won't be fighting for him. I'm fighting for my people.
I like her. Zendaya.
You young pup.
Do you believe in Paul?
Little science.
What a voice that guy has.
The prophet. Why is that a bad thing? Use it.
Because
All
Very hard-hitting.
lead to horror.
Oh, man.
Because you lose control.
because I gain it. Johnny, do you believe in me?
Very dark.
All the Atreides are still alive.
Hey.
Mr. Walk. He's back.
Yes.
Deal with this prophet.
Wow, man.
Show me who you are.
Minimalistic, stylized, ethnic future.
Was a weak man. Look back from the dead.
No duel must be done.
Wow. It's
We
a
gave
painting
him something
almost.
to hope for.
Right.
Man.
I will love you as long as I breathe.
This prophecy is how they enslave us!
It's not a prophecy. It's a story.
I don't care what you
Definitely a story. Man, this is epic. What a cool
Amazing.
shot to use for that.
Deetman Atreides, Duke of Arrakis.
Yeah, I got goosebumps.
Beautiful. It's the combination of
He who can destroy a thing has the real control of it.
wow. This is a piece of art.
Yeah, that's
It's
amazing.
wow. I I love that. It's the coloring, the minimalistic kind of an ethnic future. Even the music, it also does the same thing. It's portraying to be something ethnic, Middle Eastern, but it's not. It's kind of futuristic, its own culture on itself, and it's supposed to be that. So, what a nice mix.
It's supposed to be a society somewhere on another planet, of course, and I think also Hans Zimmer really tried to incorporate that, you know, in terms of thinking about a completely different kind of music than what has been known to us, basically. But it's, I mean, the thing is always with sequels, I'm always a bit afraid that if the first one is really great, then the second one is gonna disappoint. Like, for example, with The Matrix was amazing. The first was amazing because you sort of get that introduction into a world, and it's very interesting. But then once that interesting part, you get used to it.
It's established. And you get spoiled.
Then you have
knowing the world.
Yeah, exactly. If you know the world, then it's gonna be more challenging to make. I think it's even more interesting in the second movie. But looking at this trailer for the second movie, it looks like it's not gonna disappoint.
Yeah, I agree. I know the first one is really an introduction to this world in a very calm way, I would say. Like it's taking its time to introduce this whole realm of what Dune is about, and this whole atmosphere, and especially this whole artistic approach. I always think it's very minimalistic, but then it's feeling very grandiose. So it's this mix, and I think the same thing happens with the music. You hear these tribal drums, or at least what we associate with tribal and what we associate with the kind of this ethnical, maybe Middle Eastern vibe. But it's not really. So it feels cultural, but in its own alienated world. I think that's really nailing it on the head. And the same, I think, with the visual stuff. So if you would talk to our art director from our game company, he loves this. He loves this whole, the lighting being used. Almost lighting is his character on itself. It's almost speaking to you more than what you see as kind of the characters play out. It's this whole vibe.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I mean, I was really amazed by the first movie. Yes, it's a little bit more of a slow movie, but I really love that they took their time with everything, because it's that whole world is so intriguing that it's nice that they took their time, and you can really sort of dive into that world. And now this second movie, it looks amazing. So
it's in a way, it's this escapism that we have when we watch these movies. It's another world we can forget about our own issues for some time, and then just dive into or delve ourselves into this kind of world of Dune. And I do like that it has some sort of meditative feel to it, where it calms you down. Or at least that kind of effect had it on me. And I like it's kind of like looking at a painting, and if you're into that and you're standing in front of a painting, sometimes it can calm you. Not everything that happens in kind of this universe is very calming, or maybe but it's
I know what you're saying. Like there's certain it's like the world that you're looking at is so grandiose, is so big. It's sort of it's overwhelming in a good way.
And I do like that.
It's humbling, sort of.
You wouldn't say minimalism in this form would be also attached to something epic or something grandiose, but it does it well by, I think, pinpointing the focus. So when you focus on something, or you want to kind of tell a story, then sure, maybe you can use many kind of horns and stuff, but you can also just single out something, like the guy in the first one with this cool kind of smoky voice, doing some grunting, Hakka kind of style of singing. And it kind of takes its time for that as well. And I love that. I love that in this movie. I'm very curious for this. This is going to be my little holiday for 2.5 hours, probably, maybe 3.
It's going to be a long movie, I think, but that's good. You know, these days you pay so much for tickets for the cinema, then it's better to just have a long, good movie, right? So.
And of course, I think he made for Blade Runner the new one. Was he also the original Blade Runner maker? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah?
No, but this guy is Dennis. I don't know how to pronounce
Dennis,
it.
yeah, but it's-
Villeneuve, I think. I think he's Canadian, so it's probably a French name. But this guy is amazing. It's really. He did a lot of other great movies, and of course, the Blade Runner was one of them, where you already saw that he can really create this world or recreate this world, basically, because it was, of course, the second installment of the Blade Runner world. But then you already saw that this guy has a knack for creating this world and really getting that immersive feel of,
Yeah. My mother actually said something interesting. She said, like, why is nobody making these Renaissance paintings anymore? Like, why is there not masterpieces created in that kind of medium? And I said that they still do. It's maybe you don't see them anymore. You just know the well-known historical ones that you learn about. But I said, now some things are changed. Like, even though there's paintings that's still being made, this interactive kind of piece of painting is kind of next level. Like, this is not just one single frame. It's a whole 3-hour experience that is that's kind of pleasing your eyes in some extent. And maybe it's not your style, but I think it's ingenious that we can create these things right now.
Yeah.
If it's games, it's even a next level. It's this whole interactive experience that you have with this. But this will be a 3-hour-long painting unfolding upon your eyes.
Yeah.
Really curious about this one. End of the year, I believe it comes out. Thanks for bringing this one. This is. Did we already reacted on the first one? I think we did with Minko. Now we have this one, and I believe there's a third one in the making as well, right?
I am not sure. I hope so, but
Okay,
I don't know.
Would be cool. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's first go for the second one and see what we think. Thanks for bringing this one.
Yeah,
Also
no worries.
curious because there's many things made here. There's games made of this. Of course, movies, books. Let me know what your preference has. Which medium is your favorite to kind of discover worlds like this? Also, if you are into kind of this whole composer stuff and you would like to know more about the creation of it, we make a nice Composer Explain. We also have a podcast where we dive a little bit deeper in some sort of the way people came or kind of came from and what they are doing now with their lives and how the industry is working. Please check out the podcast. But for now, I want to thank you for watching and see you next time. Hey there, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like this one, check out this video or that video. And if you want to support the channel, make sure to click on top of my head on the logo and subscribe to the channel.